can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And now we observe the national anthems. This is the perfect game for all parties.
Friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. We've seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Nicely. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it. Sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely it's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely it's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they...
So the great reaction. That's put paid to the danger. And he's being shifted off it. Haaland in bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way past. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Surlot. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Haaland. Ødegaard. There's the shot! Off the post. He's got away with one there. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nicely spread. And here's Ødegaard. And that is expertly dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Sørloth.
To hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 9 minutes is
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ødegaard, Berger, and he shoots! Goal, Norway! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Norway with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Norway have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Haaland. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Haaland. And here's Haaland. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Sørloth. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ryerson. Now it's Sørloth, and here's Haaland. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the shot! And that's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Norway now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Foot in. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Ivory Coast cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Ødegaard. Not the most convincing of passes. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Sørloth. Oh, good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. Now this could be a chance. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Oh, that's superb. This looks promising. Sørloth! He's got a goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
21 minutes is number 7, Alex Allen.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Sørloth. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ødegaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Sørloth. Berger. It's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. Now it's Berger. That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Ødegaard. Haaland. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. Driving forward.
That's good play from him.
Back towards the middle. Ødegaard touches it back.
Ødegaard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sørloth. That's really well manoeuvred. And smartly reclaimed. It's played through for him. Ryerson. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to react. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Norway disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Gets a good foot in there. He's on it. Can he get away? .30 gone. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the... He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Sørloth. Now it's Ødegaard. Sørloth receives it in a good position here. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Sørloth. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Ryerson gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Sørloth. Now it's Haaland. Haaland, there's the shot! Sensational from Haaland! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Norway visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Berger. Ryerson. That's Sorlot. Norway heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Closing in on goal. He's in a great position here. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. Haaland. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Haaland. Sorlot. And here's Sorlot. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Haaland. Out towards the flank. Now it's Haaland. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. He's free, he has... Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Norway are having a ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Sorlot.
3 minutes at a time.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Driving on and making good progress. And no, that was never going to make it. Ødegaard. No, that's been intercepted. Berger. Now it's Sorlot. Now it's Sorlot. That's a good ball out wide. Some really good ball movement. Passing nice and neat. This looks promising. Now, can he find a finish? This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Norway are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And here is the first touch of the second half. Now it's Haaland. He's on it, can he get away? It's a good run he's making out on the left. Can he get away here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Berger. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And here's Sørloth. Sørloth! Has a look and plays it forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ryerson. Well, that has not gone well. And he is dashing away. And it's made its way to him. He'll try to keep this alive. Haaland. That is good alertness. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's delightful. It's a promising position. Now the ball takes a shot! Always going over the top.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Goes looking wide. Looking for options for movement. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Solot looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Caught offside that time. Norway can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Solot being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Substitution for Norway. Number 7, Sørloth. Coming on the field is number 21.
And he's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Ivory Coast are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they can break here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Haaland. That's going wide left. Pinches it off him. Almost an hour gone. And now the breakaway. Norway still have the cards to affect this game. But they've got it again. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Berger. In with the challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now that's well seen too.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Berger. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. It's a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution.
Ryerson. Distributed tidily. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Haaland. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Ivory Coast have got it back and they'll have another go. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Now it's Haaland. Could move up a gear here. He's on it. Can he get away? And here's Haaland. That's good play. And the shot! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ivory Coast have the chance to go the other way. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. And they can counter here. He is through here. Ryerson. And he cuts out the supply. That's gone for a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. And he's in on goal, shoots! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Haaland. Haaland is flagged offside. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to pass it through. Berger. Pressing high and with purpose. Haaland. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been cut short. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down. Intensity, exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution in progress.
Ivory Coast have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Just eases him off the ball. Strong running down that left flank. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Great vision. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Haaland. Driving forward. And he's heaved it away. So what can they make of this? He might be in here! Oh, look at the space here. And can he finish it? That's a good run down the left. Throw in. That pass isn't the best. Short changes him with that pass. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Nicely aimed pass. Just 5 minutes left. Looking tidy in possession here. And he was quick to react. Haaland with 2 goals already to his name.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That ball looks a good one. And he's picked it up out wide. In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Haaland. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lovely pass. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. And the number on the board is 3. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a really well-measured ball. Ryerson. Berger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he is deftly away. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Haaland, and he's had it nicked away. Played into space. That looks a good ball through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. So welcome one and all to a pick here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and
And a chance! Brilliant from Surlot! About as smooth as it gets. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 7.
Ivory Coast are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ryerson. Berger. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Haaland. Some really good ball movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Sørloth. Sørloth. And no, he's seen through all of that. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Sørloth. Sørloth, good purposeful running this. Sørloth driving forwards, and he's decided to go for it. And here's Sørloth, and he's in on goal. They're urging him, shot a goal! Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Norway are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession. And
can he finish? Not a bad try by any means. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Now it's Sørloth. Now it's Haaland. That's going wide left. Norway have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Ryerson. Spread it left. That's a shade optimistic. Berger. And that interception was most necessary.
he read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. Ødegaard. Goes looking wide. Well seen. Saw that coming. Sørloth! But he's left disappointed.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
nicely intercepted. Back to the keeper it goes. Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Spread to the right. Surlot. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Berger. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Surlot. Haaland. Looking tidy in possession here. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good chance here! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No way through there. Haaland. Now it's Ødegaard. Haaland, given the lift of his goal. And here's Surlot. Surlot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Surlot actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's having a pop! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Oh, super ball! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Ryerson. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out to the left flank. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. Spread out to the left. Delivered low. Norway are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Norway. Number 1.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Takes aim. Getting up there! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Sorlot. Haaland. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Sorlot. And the finish! Just a tiny bit high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Takes a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ryerson played back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Sorlot. And it's Berger. No, that's been intercepted. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. In towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Haaland. Norway do have a chance to counter here. Norway can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's the chance to counter. Plays it out wide.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Sorlot. And he was quick to react. Sorlot. That's destined for the flank. Haaland. Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ryerson. Ødegaard. Berger. Here's Haaland. Now it's Sorlot. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Oh, this is a very good run. Norway looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Now it's Haaland. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Solot, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Haaland. That's good running with the ball. That has been slung wide. He shifted it to the flank. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's been hooked away. Good running, strong and purposeful.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Chance to deliver. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. Driving on and making good progress. Well read, nice interception. And can he finish it? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Ryerson. It's a pretty loose pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Close it. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Ryerson. Now it's Solot. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's found a way past. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Solot. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's got away. And that's great chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And it's half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Norway ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution for Norway, number 11. Coming on the field.
So, into the second half.
Number 15.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Berger. Now it's Sørloth. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is lovely. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. Now it's Berger. Tries one from range. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Berger simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Berger. And he skips past his man. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Sørloth is onto this. Ivory Coast have it back and can go again. Driving forward. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a great ball. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
nicely aimed pass. Berger. Berger powering forward here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, what a mistake! Great pressure, plenty of it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Berger. Solot under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. Norway really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's going wide left. And he's quick to return it. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's good running with the ball. He'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Norway certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. He's going for goal! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Norway do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 61 minutes is
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's a fine interception. they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Haaland. Now this could be a chance. All the way back. Distributed tidily. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. This looks promising, so no flag here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. That's going to go a long way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Sorloth. And the shot!
Substitutions taking place.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ryerson with the short. Sorloth! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ivory Coast have the chance to go the other way. Oh, some astute defending there. And it's with the keeper. Ryerson. Berger. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Ryerson. That's a good run down the left. That has been cut short. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Sorloth. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Not the most accurate pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he's not getting past him there. Berger. And the counter is on. Now it's Sorloth. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a good ball out wide.
Oh, really well played.
He has a look up. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Haaland. Decent chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Haaland has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 2 then. Ryerson plays it short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, it's come to nothing. Now it's Haaland. Could move up a gear here. And he's being shifted off it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well played. And that has left him in a heap. Ivory Coast have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution.
More and more pressure on the ball here. He might have to go it alone here. He's found a way through. Real chance! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front!
The goal scorer for Ivory Coast.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substitution for Norway. Number 15.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Norway are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And the keeper's got it again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played towards the other side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foot in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That pass isn't the best. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been won straight back. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's delightful. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? And he's following up. And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, well played. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Four extra minutes added on. Haaland. Ball is over the line. That is good progress on the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's really nicely played. That's been cut out, well played. Haaland. Shoots! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Norway played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And an exciting one too.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Haaland. Solot receives it in a good position here. Solot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's running through. And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Haaland. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Berger. And here's Solot! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
This looks promising. Now it's Ødegaard. Chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Norway certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. Played back into the centre. He's picked his way through. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! Ivory Coast have the chance to go the other way. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Driving on and making good... Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into the box. Ryerson making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's intervened well there. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ryerson. And here's Haaland. He's had a shot! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Norway are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he is deftly away. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lovely ball, and the finish! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Has a look and plays it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ødegaard. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Ødegaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's in a great position here. Not the most convincing of passes. First quarter of an hour gone. Berger. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Ødegaard plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ivory Coast are looking to go forward now. Good ball. Big chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Berger. Now it's Sorloth. Chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Sorloth. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Sorloth. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Norway are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Norway have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ødegaard. Nice control.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Sorloth. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Sorloth. And here's Ødegaard. Oh, good take in a good area. Plays the return pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Berger. Berger. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, good spread. Ryerson. Quality ball. Is there any... Can he finish? Berger. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 19.
Ivory Coast may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Ødegaard. No, that's been intercepted. 30 minutes gone. He's shifting through the gears here. That ball looks a good one. Ryerson. Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Solot. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now the ball's gone astray.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Berger. Berger. This is promising. Shoots! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Space for him to turn and look. He is through here. And he's whipped it across. And that is well cleared. He's found a way through. Driven in. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Norway heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Out towards the flank.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There's the shot! And it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
The goal scored for Norway after 38 minutes is number 14, Frederick Osmond.
So now the difference is 3. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Good running, strong and perfect. Real chance! And that's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed press.